Well, hello friends and followers. Here's the venerable Central Electronics 100V transmitter that I've been upgrading today with a new broadband coil on 20 meters and a 10 meter injection crystal. So I was not having 10 meter operation or 20 meter operation due to the fact that on 20 meters the broadband coil had smoked, and on 10 meters the crystal was inoperative. So better news then. So we'll start off on 80 meters. I'm on CW mode here and push talk. We'll simply go to manual mode here and see how it works out with the power output. So here we go. I'm on the Variac now, and I'm always over voltage with this thing. The power supply, the 200V power supply that I put into this rig didn't really work out too well. It's always over voltage. Anyway, there's the 200V transformer and the fan on it. There's the 100V transformer that I put on eBay because I don't need it anymore really. But with that said, here we go with the test. Here's 80 meters and manual. Getting 125 watts and 80 meters, pretty good power. I'll take 125 watts on CW at 80 meters, that's pretty good. Here's 40 meters. Yeah, let's go into the band here. That looks like the center of the band to me. $110 watts or so on 40 meters, that's pretty good. I'll take that. Here's 20, the band that was not working. Let's see how this works out. 20 meters, we got 100 watts. So the 100V is 100 watts and 20 meters. I'll take that. 15 meters. And let's see, I want to be in the band here. That's not looking too good. Yeah, I guess I got to adjust the tracking a bit on this thing, but yeah, we're on 15 here, right about there. All right. And what do we got? 75 watts on 15 roughly. And I'm going into a dummy load, so that's going down in power, but that's how it is on these rigs. So 10 meters didn't work at all. And this thing covers a lot of 10 meters here. Let's go right pretty much in the middle here. See how that works out. Looks like about 50 watts on 10 meters. It didn't work at all before, so I'm happy with that. And that's about it. So, what else can we do on this thing? We can take a look at the carrier balance and see what's going on with that. Go to null here, and looks pretty good. So now I can try some SSB. The other thing you can do with this is you can muck around with this carrier level. Basically changes the bias on the finals and on the driver. So when you go to carrier, you'll see that, and the oscilloscope pretty much gives you an indication you're putting out power. I guess I can also go to amps here, antenna amps, and you'll see any power come out of this thing, I suppose, on the meter. In this case, okay, so in 10 meters, I can't really get much power out using this carrier here level. Oh, wait a minute, because I'm on SSB here. If I go to CW, that'll push some power out. There we go. Gotta make sure this is in the right mode. So yeah, there's some power. You can see when I crank the power up, there's some power on the scope. Antenna current's coming up, so that's cool for 10 meters. Go back to 80 here. There's 80 meters and go in band. Pretty much in the center of the band there, and try some power here. Crank it up. There's some more power coming out, antenna amps. And I can get about 25 watts out when I crank it up to full carrier level here. And this is really just for tuning receiver, so it is going on the air, but if you're gonna net your receiver, you would use this methodology here. So that's pretty good. And of course, you can talk yourself on the air by going to AM or sideband and talk yourself on the air. So if I go to sideband here and crank it up all the way, a little bit of power coming out, but you don't want to see really. Yeah, I can see a little bit of power here. And you'd want to null that out down here. So let's see. It's not really nulling out too well there. A little bit. I guess you can null it out with a scope too. Yeah, you can watch the scope and reduce the carrier that way, or you can go to null here, I suppose. Take a look that way. Maybe that's the most accurate way of doing it, is using the null meter here. Nulling it down. Yep. Well, there we go. That's my demo of all bands working on the 100V. Power was up all the way there. CW power was up all the way. Oh, almost. Yep. That's it. That's my demo. And I got to thank Dominic Tusa for helping me with this restoration. I still got the power supply to deal with, and I'm not quite sure how to fix that. The transformer seems to be over voltage, but what are you going to do? Here's my line current right there. I'm within the middle. I know though that I'm over voltage with the finals and the B plus for the tubes, but as long as the caps don't explode on me, I guess I'm gonna be okay. I put these in, these are K-Met caps. I just don't want them exploding in my face. That little 5U4 thing there is actually 3 kilovolt diodes in there, 4 of them in a bridge. You can see where I got the AC coming in and the plus and minus going out. And that's my power supply. I tried to replicate the 200V power supply. I tried to clean this deck a little bit and it didn't really work it out. I took that 6AL5 tube out and put diodes in. I did buy another 6AL5 tube I could put in there, I suppose. And I labeled these coils. Not that I probably shouldn't have done that, but I don't know. Just want to know what if I try and tune something, I want to know what I'm tuning and not keep going back to the manual. I don't think these need tweaked a whole lot. Maybe 10 meters a bit, but that's about it. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Looks like I'm transmitting here. What? Okay, no, I'm not transmitting. Okay. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.